What's up, you fucking bitches and pussies? Welcome back to the Mighty Beans podcast.
Welcome back. Hope you guys heard that one.
What was that, Ruby? I heard that. I heard the little burp.
What?
I heard your little burp.
No.
Always burping in the mic, it seems. Even right at the beginning of the episode.
It came out of my other end.
Oh.
Anyways, how you guys doing? What's going on? What you drinking? What you playing? What you fucking?
What are you buying?
What is you fucking?
What are you
I'm
selling?
drinking a Monster Rehab. It's a tea lemonade.
Ooh,
Playing
that
Halo
shit's good.
Yeah, this shit's good. It's got more caffeine than regular Monster.
Monster
I love Monster
Rehab?
Rehabs. They're
Is that what it's
so
called?
fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never heard of that.
Super delicious.
It's pretty much an Arnold Palmer with caffeine in it.
It
And they
used
come in
to
different
be,
flavors too.
It used to be the Monster Tea, but then they rebranded to be Monster Rehab. That purple can junior with the dragon on it and the gold one, that's the same thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
These come in a black
yeah.
and yellow can. These are pretty cool.
Black and yellow,
They're
black
tasty.
and yellow, black and yellow. Okay. What's
yeah,
the flavor
but you
like?
definitely have to be careful with the caffeine, like you said. It's like a fuck ton of caffeine.
Yeah, this thing has a shit ton of caffeine, and you don't like. It just tastes like a regular lemonade tea. So if you're not careful, you can just like keep sipping on it, and you forget that it's caffeinated.
How much caffeine does it have?
It has. I'm looking for it right now. Give me a sec.
Oh
I had
my
to make
god.
it so small sometimes on those fucking bottles.
Oh, right here. 160 milligrams per can. And a regular can of Monster has 140.
160, you said?
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Oh, it's actually not too bad. I thought it was like 200 and some.
Oh, no. Those are Celsius. Celsius has like 200 milligrams per can. And the can's
Dude.
smaller.
My cold brew has more than that.
I believe it's 400 milligrams a day is the recommended safe amount. Like, if you have 400 a day every day, like, you'll be okay, basically.
Yeah,
you
you're
just
not going to
rapped.
feel good at
You
the
just
end of the
rapped at me,
week.
bro.
400 a day every day, you feel okay. I put it into play. I know you feeling safe because we in this place.
If the phone rings, don't answer no call.
But if you do, it better be Paul. Because I'm here at the mall and you know that I'm going to fall.
So stupid!
I'm gonna teabag you with my ball. I'm gonna slit your throat. Fuck you like a goat. Peel your foreskin off and make a winter coat. Peace.
All right, Killer B, calm down.
You do sound like Killer B, actually.
No, I'm just sick.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we meant you're shitty rapping, but that works
Yeah,
too.
you sick on this beat, bitch.
By Genocho, I'm the legend Thanos.
Thanos?
Wait, have you guys seen Squid Game Season 2?
Thanos nuts. Oh! No, Junior hasn't.
But you have Ruby?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we talked about it. Yeah, we talked about that, remember? And I was like, that's really how it fucking ends? And you're like, yep, that's how.
Oh, yeah. I remember now.
Yeah, and then I
Minsu,
muted it so that way
I'm
I
so
wouldn't hear
happy
the
to
ending.
see you again, bro.
But then it
I'm so
literally
fucking
didn't
angry,
work 'cause I
man.
edited the episode.
Yeah, I remember that.
I want to pretend I understood you, Junior, but I couldn't hear shit with Francisco screaming at the top of his fucking lungs.
First of all, I was whispering.
Whispering.
Welcome
back, my
again, my
friends.
friends. Skirt, skirt.
I'm assuming this is a character in the season.
Yeah,
Yes, in the second
he's on
season.
drugs.
Aren't they all?
Well, he means this in a literal sense, but sure.
Yeah, which is a plot hole, but I'm not gonna get into that right now. Anyways,
Okay.
let's
Is it
get
really?
into some topics here. Did you guys have anything to the table? Because if not, then I'm starting.
I do
Super
have
Bowl.
I do have a couple things. We talked about that already.
Did we?
We talked about the Kendrick Lamar halftime show.
The Kellen. Wait, what did you just say?
The Kendrick Lamar halftime show.
I heard the Kendall Lamar, and I was like, who?
I'm sick. Give me a fucking break. I'm I'm not nauseous. I'm nosy, not nosy. My nose is clogged. That's what it is.
What the
One time I had too much chocolate and then I started to vomit.
Dude, I feel like I had a stroke listening to you.
I'm about to give you a stroke.
I'm out here straight stroking my shit.
Where's that from? Oh my god, that sounds so familiar.
I don't know. I don't remember.
It's fucking stupid.
Oh man.
You're gonna give Francisco a fucking aneurysm.
He's gonna give himself an aneurysm.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh man,
That's
that
okay.
really helped me clear my throat.
So the couple things I wanted to talk about was one, officially, Dr. Eggman, the voice actor of Dr. Eggman, is getting canceled on Twitter.
Yeah.
And
Yes, he
possibly Sega is going to recast the voice actor.
Well, I mean, he
You mean
already
Jim Carrey?
has. No. He actually has a different voice actor for Sonic Prime, so I think they're just gonna have that voice actor do it from now on.
He sounds pretty good, honestly, too. I do like the Prime voice actor.
Wait, so why is Robotnik getting canceled?
The voice actor.
Yeah, I know.
To my understanding, the little bit of research I did, the voice actor is like losing his marbles, like fucking Drake style, and he's, I don't know what the word is that they call him, but basically he's like a fan of genocide, to my understanding, or like is okay with genocide, basically.
Long story short, he supports Israel in the war.
Oh, that's what. Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever that word is that describes somebody who's into that kind of ideology, people are losing their marbles for that.
We around here call those folks crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he's been
why-
catching a lot of fire these last few months because of that. He's he uses his public account, like, which is the same thing as his business account, to openly support Israel in the war, and a lot of people don't like that. So he's getting canceled for it, and he's like, what really hurts him is the fact that he's replying to all of these tweets calling him out, because someone can just be like, silent, but he is replying back to anyone who makes a comment with like comebacks or his beliefs, which most people would agree are in the wrong.
Okay, so he's essentially getting canceled for a difference of opinion. Is that pretty much like the gist of it?
Yes, because I'm not too well kept in what's going on in Israel, to be quite honest. I don't really have a side. I just think both sides are wrong in my eyes. Like, killing people is just wrong, period. And war just fucking sucks.
So with
That's-
the amount of research that I did, which is nothing, I'm pretty sure that Israel has like been at war with Palpatine.
Palestine. No! Execute Order 66.
Oh, we related?
Probably. anyways, yeah, they've been at war, and now like Palestine is fighting back against Israel, and since basically Israel started it, quote unquote, people are supporting Palestine because they haven't been like under siege, but they've definitely been getting bullied by Big Brother Israel.
Okay.
And Mike Pollock, that's the Eggman voice actor's name. He
Yes.
stated on Twitter that he supports Israel because he, quote unquote, is an old Jew and comes from a family of Jews.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
I do remember him being a Jew, right? But yeah,
I
so that's.
if that's true, then that would make sense.
Yeah.
why he
so that's
Yeah,
what's
but-
going on.
People don't like that. I got no opinion on it. I did zero research, so if I make an opinion now, it's gonna make me look like a dick.
That's all right. You don't need help with that.
And besides, I don't like getting political with world affairs because, like, I'm trying to like pay my bills here. You know
Yeah,
what I
I'm in
mean?
the same boat.
Like, the last thing I want to do is worry about someone else's problems when I'm over here trying to not sweat while I buy something at the dollar store.
I feel you, dude.
So I'm not ignorant. I just got bigger fish to fry.
I, on the other hand, am 100% ignorant. I don't know anything that's going on over there.
Honestly, it's a lot to keep up with, so it's fine if you don't, honestly.
Yeah, so I think I'm
Okay.
just gonna settle with worrying about my finances, my own finances.
Smart
And maybe
man.
one day I'll make it out of here.
You're going to Hollywood, kid.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot to keep up with.
It's a lot to take in, it's a lot to keep up with, so yeah, fun stuff. Very fun stuff.
Yeah, very cool. Joker.
Thank you, Mike Pollock. Very cool, dude. The freaking Kanye tweets. Did you guys see them?
Oh my god, they're fucking
I totally forgot about that.
crazy.
No,
Was
I
this
didn't.
before the halftime show or after?
They were just unhinged, for sure.
What is he saying?
Literally random nonsense.
Like, we don't know what he's trying to say.
Let me see if I can actually like pull some up. I'm just gonna put on here Kanye West tweets.
Like, there's one
Kanye
of them that he's, like, saying that he's a Nazi.
Oh, well, he's been saying that for years.
Like, there's all kinds of crazy shit like that just doesn't make sense.
Oh damn! This article's in Spanish.
Español.
Redacción. All right, here's a few that I'm pulling up right now. This time I pushed every cancelable idea possible. I pushed every bottom I could. My last Twitter rampage was 90% Jew-proof. I've had my swastika t-shirt idea for over 8 years. It was so intriguing to me that a symbol has so much programming in it. These are all on all caps, by the way.
Of course.
I remember going to Japan and gasping when I saw what is known as the swastika on clothing. It felt illegal to even look at it. That's how I had been programmed, and then I found out that swastika had many different meanings and many different names. So, to those that don't know, the swastika that we know as like the Nazi symbol, if it looks like what is it, S's? If they look like S's, then that is the Nazi symbol. But if you inverse the image, it's actually like a I think it's like a religion symbol.
To my understanding, it was originally like a symbol of like peace in Hindu or like Indian culture.
Whoa.
But then the Germans,
Adapted
specifically Hitler, right, the Nazis, they took it and I think they rotated it, is what it is, because it's
it.
normally
Yes.
like
they mirrored it.
standing.
They mirrored
Yeah,
it.
and then they rotated it to make it look like the way it does now.
Dude, I think he's banned from Twitter. There's, like, no posts. There's no retweets.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's, like, blank.
Yeah, he got banned after his outbreak.
His outbreak. They let him out of the quarantine zone.
Here's a simple one. Real friends let friends drink and drive. Or drive drunk, I mean.
Oh, my God.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
I think he wants to drive drunk. And he's secretly trying to tell the world that.
And a few specific Jews, not the entire race for crying out loud, but a few specific Jews came together and did everything they could to destroy me, not playing victim, just refreshing everyone's memory.
Yeah, he's got something against Jews. I don't know what's up.
Maybe he's a closet Jew.
That's not how that works. You got to be accepted by the church to become Jewish.
But yeah, after all those like fucking rapid tweets going back to back, I guess that's when Twitter probably jumped on, or Elon Musk, and he said, "Nah, that's a Bandazoe."
I doubt Elon himself was pushing the ban hammer on that one. He was too busy trying to fight off the Nazi allegations himself.
No shit, huh?
Yeah.
But he's not doing much, by the way.
That's because he is.
Yeah, he decided to fight it for like one day, and he's like, well, I guess I can't.
No matter what he says, there's that video of him, man, and you just can't beat that video.
Yeah, you can't beat those allegations.
It's not even an allegation at that point.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
hard
yeah.
proof.
It is
Yeah,
not an allegation.
that's
He
true.
straight up fucking did it.
Okay, so Kanye's losing his mind like he usually does.
He's always been
What's-
losing his mind.
Yeah, it's like a yearly
else is
thing,
new?
yeah.
A yearly thing.
Something always happens. I know at one time he compared himself to like Walt Disney or Steve Jobs.
What the fuck?
No, he called himself the Picasso of this generation. Because he's
hell
so
no.
influential.
No, he's more like the Wakala of this generation. No Picasso
Okay.
que nada.
Oh, man. That's actually hilarious. Hilarious.
Hilarious beans.
You definitely are sick.
Oh, yeah, you can tell. We'll give it away.
Pichi mocoso.
All right. So what else you got for us, Ruby?
Nothing else that was really important. Except for my own personal experience when I went to Casa Grande, which is fucking wild.
Yeah, wild in a good way or wild in a different
Good
In
way?
bad
a
way?
bad, good way or a good
Good
bad
bad
way.
way. Both good and bad. So how my work works, if one
Work.
branch is like shorthanded, we'll send someone else from a different branch to like go help out instead of just hiring more people. I don't fucking understand why they just don't. So I went to Casa Grande to help that branch that's there. And at first it was pretty dead. We're only open until early afternoon, like at 1:00. And I was like, okay, it's not too bad. It's like 10:30. 11 hits. And everybody in that fucking town is in that goddamn branch.
Everyone
Like-
in the mothers.
There was only four
That's a
of
strong
us
tree.
working. God damn it, working in the branch, and I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? Like everybody's there, and I'm just trying to keep up with all these people there. So then,
New record.
So then there's this guy who comes in, right? And I'm just like, oh, hi, sir. You're welcome in. And he's like, another new person? Who the fuck are you? And I'm like, okay. And I was like, I'm just helping out from a different branch, you know. I'm not new to this location. Or I'm new to this location, but not new to the company. And he was like, this is bullshit. Why can't they just keep the same people? What, you're just all incompetent to keep rotating you? I'm just like, what the fuck? And I was just like, can I help
Dude,
you? Like,
are
what?
these people just want to pick fights. They literally don't care about money.
That's a good way to get bitch slapped.
And so I was like, you know, can I, like, what do you want? Like, how can I help you? And he's all like, I'm just here for a deposit. And I was like, okay, well, I can
Why
help
do
you. He
you
goes,
fucking
"No."
say so in the first place, you bitch?
And he was
Watch
like,
that
no,
deposit
I
my
want
nuts in your
somebody
mouth.
competent. And I'm like, what? I'm not competent? I'm like, what the fuck? And so I was like, okay, sir, well, if you don't want to go with me, then you'll have to wait in line for one of the other
Then you'll have to
bankers
go
up on the
against
line.
me.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
I'll do what I must. And then he was all like, oh, what? So you're saying that you can't help me? And I was like, you literally bitch that you didn't want me because I somehow seem incompetent to you. And so I was like, no, sir, it just seemed like you wanted to wait for someone else to not be so rude. And he was all like, no, I want someone to help me, and it's clear that you don't want to do it. And I was just like, okay.
Yes, I don't want to help you. Yes, you are absolutely correct.
Yeah.
I want to stab you instead.
At this point, I was like, no, I don't want to help you anymore. The other banker, she happened to hear that last part, and she came out of her office, and she was like, oh, hello, how can we help her today? And he was all like, your employee here refuses to help me. And I'm just like, I'm going to choke you out, old man.
The future is now, old man. Pull out a Glock.
Nah, dude, just pull out a freaking iPhone.
And so
I don't know how to work that.
So then she goes, sir, that's not what I overheard, but you can come into my office and we'll have a deeper discussion about it. And he goes, nah, I'm just going to use the ATM, and left.
Why didn't you just use the ATM in the first place?
Why I put it in the first place?
Like, I was like, oh my God. And she, like, looked at me, and she was like, hey, are you okay? And I was just like, I'm going to take a breath.
Are you okay?
So I went to my office, just kind of like, exercise the demon.
You got an office? It's dope, man.
So I feel like finally after I calmed down, I was like, okay. And I went back to like taking care of the people. But that was my experience there, man. Just crazy ass people.
These are my people.
There was like other smaller incidents that I was like, thank God I work at the location that I work at. And not here. But
fuck these bitch ass customers.
Yeah, it was quite the experience for sure. Oh, there was one too that this lady came in. It was a black lady. And I was like,
this
hi,
is
man,
relevant
welcome
for the story.
in.
Just keep listening. Watch it have no importance in the story whatsoever.
It kind of doesn't, actually.
There was this lady. She was black.
I don't know why I said that. But she came in, and I was like, hi, man, welcome in. And she goes, who is your loan officer? And I was like, oh, we kind of all are.
Gosh.
We can take care of whatever questions you have. And she goes, but are you a loan officer? And I'm like, no, I'm technically a relationship banker. And she puts her hand
Yes, I am a loan officer. Please come now.
And then she puts her hand in my face and she goes, I need a loan officer. And I was like, okay, well then you can turn around and leave because we're not loan officers. Not like that, but I was like, well, ma'am, there aren't technically loan officers here. We're all relationship bankers. And she was like, who do I call for my loan? And I was like, us. We can help you.
Me, bitch. I'm the motherfucking manager.
And we're like going
at the loan store.
Loan.
And we're like going in circles about this. So I'm just like, oh my God. I was like, you know what, ma'am? What's your question? Maybe I can help you. And she was like, how do I make my first payment? And I wanted to laugh at her face. Like, you seriously gave me the runaround for this shit? How to make a fucking loan payment?
Dude, how do these people drive?
They don't.
With their feet.
Jeez, man.
With their feet. Oh, yeah, that's true. But I was just like, oh my God, you have to be fucking kidding me.
Why can't just people get straight to... Bro, what's so hard about getting straight to the point about what the fuck you're there for, you know? Like that one dude who made a giant fuss because you didn't work at that branch. Oh, why do recognize teller? I come deposit, but I get you.
Nobody brings me gifts anymore.
Yeah, your customers just walk in there and be like, rabid dogs are like,
I'm a psycho.
But I'll lend you and I'll make it look like an accident. But it's like,
I
dude,
don't
just,
know, bro.
just show up and be like, I want to make a deposit. Okay, cool. We can do that for you. But just get to the point. There's no need to like
Being
Just-
asked.
To
exactly.
exist.
That's a fucking $1 million question.
Like
Do
I
I
don't
get
know.
$1 million for asking the question? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Like, do you just want to stay here longer so you don't have to go home? What's going
Like-
on at home, buddy?
Does
I don't
your
wanna go home to my
does
wife
your
and
wife
kids.
hate you? I was just gonna make that same joke. Like, does your wife hate you that much?
Is your wife in the room with us right now?
Blink twice if you're in danger.
Cassandra, is that you?
Blink twice if you are the danger.
No, Skylar, I am not in danger.
But yeah, so my time helping at that branch was fucking wild.
Sounds like you had a lot of fun, and you can't wait to go back.
I can wait.
But you're not going to, though.
That can be
No.
arranged.
No.
I will finish what you started.
What I started. Oh,
I missed that
update on Dark Souls. Fuck Sen's Fortress. And Orlando
Yeah.
was actually kind of fun. Wasn't too bad.
Orlando, Florida?
Yes.
Nice. How was it? I heard they had Disney World over there.
It was hot.
Oh,
Oh,
rid of it?
oh, that sounded painful.
Don't worry. It's just a flesh wound.
He's a flesh.
don't worry, it's just a fleshlight.
Oh. But yeah, fuck Sen's Fortress. Hate that area with every burning part of my body.
Okay, but now that you've been through both Sen's Fortress and Blighttown, which did you hate more?
I hated Blighttown more, actually.
That's the general consensus.
There's a reason why they call it Blighttown.
I hated Blighttown more simply because of that crazy ass descent and the poison. If it was just
Yeah.
either or, it wouldn't be as bad. But because you're dealing with both, it's fucking horrible.
Yeah. But Blighttown and Sen's Fortress are both areas you can kind of just like blitz and get through really quickly, though.
Yeah.
Unlike a later area that I personally think is the worst area in the game, but we're not there yet, so
Oh,
you just have to wait and see.
okay.
For the viewers
called
at home,
Caelid.
it's Lost Izalith. For the viewers at home
What's it
that
called again?
understand, Lost Izalith.
Lost Isla.
Izalith.
Izalith. Very cool.
Oh god, that's one of the areas I have to go
Very
to.
cute.
Also.
Very demure.
Very demure.
Very demure. Tara Strong still does a lot of TikToks with that trend.
Demure.
The one that I saw she did was a while back where it was like, I'm thirsty. Refreshing.
She did that trend?
Yeah.
I have a pen.
Okay.
I have an
Shut
apple.
the fuck up, Ruby.
Pineapple pen.
Wrong trend.
Pen,
Apple
pineapple, apple pen.
pen. Dun, 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 dun,
Pepe, lepe, lepe, pen.
God damn it, I hate that fucking song.
Pen, pineapple, apple pen. Dun, dun.
There-
Why?
Cause it's catchy.
It is.
Because it's catchy. I hate that song because it's good.
It's not even a guilty pleasure. It's just like it's catchy, but it's
It's just
something that
pleasure.
you don't listen to. I don't know how to explain it, man.
Okay.
Anyways,
You could say you're in a toxic relationship with that song.
no, it's not Apex Legends.
Good point.
No,
Then-
Apex Legends, I had a toxic relationship with. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, I'm still in the honeymoon phase.
Jesus, man, it's been 6 years. Who's in their honeymoon for 6 years?
It's been 84 years.
Elves that live to be 1,000 years old. That's who.
Are you a fucking elf?
I
No,
could
but
be
I'm trying to be.
fucking an elf.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy. Oh brother.
This guy stinks.
I can't believe it. I'm losing to a rug.
Anyways, you guys got any other topics you want to talk about?
Yeah, I finished Good Girls finally.
How was that?
Bad Girls.
It was good. Yeah, it was good. The ending
Okay.
sucked though, because it ended, but the story wasn't meant to be over. So like,
Okay, you're gonna have to explain a little bit more.
so the show itself got canceled, but the story's not complete.
Oh,
So that's what sucks. The story is incomplete, and we're never gonna get a resolution to it.
Wah, wah.
So it's just a total cliffhanger. That sucks.
Cliffhanger.
I mean, no, yeah, it's a cliffhanger. Well, it's not really like a tense cliffhanger, but it's definitely like a oh shit, what's gonna happen in the next season? You know what I mean?
And then the developer
And-
said, "Just kidding. There is no next season."
Guess we'll never know.
Developers, like it's a video game.
The developers, yeah.
The devs were like, let's put a plug.
Wah, wah. That does suck though. When something good is just suddenly ended like that. So what happened with Rosario Vampire?
Well, yeah, I guess you could say that, but I mean that's different though.
I mean, there's more manga though. Right?
Yeah. At least that story's
So-
complete somewhere. But the Good Girls story is not
guess.
complete in any way, shape, or form. So,
It's about
Oh, well.
a tragic loss.
it was bound to happen. It happens
just
to
suffer.
everyone's shows eventually. I actually started watching SAO now that I finished Good Girls.
SAO?
Yeah.
The original or the abridged?
I finished the abridged. I caught up with it, so I've been watching the original. It's ass.
What part are you on?
I'm at the part where they are. It's the episode after Kirito gets the new sword forged by Elizabeth.
Okay.
So I'm at the part where they already investigated like the murder in the town.
I definitely understand why people are hate the show now.
I don't hate it, but it's just like I don't know if it's just because I know the story already, or just the fact that I've seen like other shows with higher quality. But it's like I'm bored of it. I'm still gonna push through. I'm still gonna finish it, but it's lackluster. No, that's a
I'm
good
honest
word
with-
for it. Is lackluster.
I'm honest with you, dog. I'm on episode 12, and I kind of already want to drop it.
Episode 12. Oh, you're on the last episode before the arc ends.
Is it that bad?
No,
I don't remember the show
I'm
being
not.
that bad.
I'm not
So-
nowhere near the end of the arc. There's no way that's the end of the arc.
Hold on. What's the last thing that just happened?
Kirito and Asuna left the guild, and they're just like living in a little house.
Oh, I do remember that.
So you're like 2 episodes away from finishing the Aincrad arc.
That's some ass, dude.
When they're living their little Delulu life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah, and they found that girl that was like she doesn't have
Yui?
a player icon and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit's so boring.
Yeah, there's so you got to the part where they're like fishing.
Yeah, they were fishing. Yeah.
All right, cool. This what makes the abridged so much better is that in the original show there's an entire episode dedicated to fucking fishing.
Ew.
In the abridged, they turned that whole arc into a joke of the fisherman fucking a fish, and that took like 30 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
Then they just skip back to the next relevant thing.
Nice, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Like they
dude.
see the fisherman guy off in the distance, and Asuna's like, Kirito, that man's not wearing pants. It's like, yeah, no, I'm not trying to look. So they leave, and the guy's like, no, don't go. That's not what it looks like. Well, at least I still got the fish here with me. And you just hear him go like, and there's like
Oh
the tail
my
flipping,
God.
just like the.
Oh no.
See, that shit's
You
funny.
know, I feel like I've
That's
seen this
it.
video somewhere before.
You like the trout? You like the trout? I like the trout.
Do you like the trout? Well,
But
Yeah.
but yeah, like the abridged, they did everything so much better with like the plot and the reasoning between like character motivations and all that stuff. Yeah, you haven't gotten to like the what some people consider to be the worst part of SAO, and that's the next game that they're gonna go into.
The Alfheim Online.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like it. When I
didn't. I thought
watched
it
it
was
at the
boring.
time, I didn't think it was bad. But I'm going into the show with open eyes, so I think it's gonna suck.
oh, dude, that is fucking terrible.
But did
I
you
don't
watch
know.
it? Did you watch it recently though, Ruby?
No, and I don't want to. When I watched it the first time, I was like, this is fucking dog water. I did not like it.
I
And
really
then
don't want to talk about it while Junior is still watching the show.
I don't know if I'm going to continue the show. I'll be real with you. Want me?
Do you just want me to talk about it now then?
Yeah, just go for it. Like,
So
it's already been a few days since I've watched an episode of Sword Art.
Oh, wow.
So, right off the bat, there is less tension in the next game because when people die in the game, they don't die in real life. They respawn after like 30 seconds. And the whole oh man, this is spoiler territory. All right, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and spoil the story. When Kirito beats SAO, everyone goes back to the real world, except for Asuna, conveniently enough. She stays, like her mind stays in the game, but it gets transferred into Alfheim Online. So now, instead of being an SAO, she's in another virtual world where she's a captive princess. And she's being held by, like, the game's, like master, overseer, whatever. Like, the big bad of the game. And the admin of the game, that's what it is. She gets held captive by the admin, and
Probably a Redditor.
probably, yeah. And Kirito tries to find Asuna in the game. Turns out it's in this like giant tree thing that he has to like bust through. And
And it has 100 floors.
I think it does. But it's
Ah,
not like
shit.
floors, it's just like a super tall, hollowed out tree. And he has to like fight a bunch of bots that like spawn through. And he can't do it alone, tries to get help. Gets help from his cousin, but didn't know that it was his cousin playing. And the cousin didn't know that Kirito was her cousin in the game. So she starts falling in love with him.
Oh,
So-
yikes.
Yeah, so now Kirito's cousin is falling in love with Kirito in the game, not knowing that it's her cousin. But while they are cousins, they're as close as brother and sister because they grew up together. So like
Oh.
they're basically brother and sister.
Oh, okay. Oh,
See-
it's that girl.
Yeah.
See,
Got
that
it.
doesn't make it any better. That fucking show.
Yeah. And after she gets over it because she like has a fucking breakdown that she was falling in love with her brother, she decides to help because Kirito was telling her name is Sugu about Asuna, like, oh, I fell in love with Asuna, but she's trapped in the game, so I need to save her. And so she's like, alright, I'll help, blah 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 blah. And they finally break her out of the game. Then they get together in the real life. And they, like, go out in real life, whatever. And then it goes into Season 2 with a bunch of other plots.
And that's Gun Gale Online.
Yes?
Gun Gale was
Somehow
great.
the hero of SAO gets called by a real-life detective to solve a murder. How the... Who...
What the fuck?
Why? Now that I'm talking about the plot out loud, I'm like, why would this investigator find this beta tester to solve a real life murder? Well, I guess because it's happening in the games, so they want someone that's good at the game to like investigate why people are dying. I don't know.
I mean,
Shit's whack, man.
Yes.
I mean, you said it.
Anyways, if you wanna drop SAO, Junior, I highly recommend SAO Abridged because you're gonna finish it in like 10 episodes.
I'll think about it. The next anime on my watch list is an ambitious one.
Yeah.
I've actually pushed it back a couple of times at this point, just because.
God, so is it One Piece?
Yeah.
Oh, yikes!
I've pushed it back a couple of slots because I keep procrastinating, but I'm finally gonna start it now.
Dude, that's
Good.
a long fucking anime. So I wish you luck.
I'm gonna give it 2 full seasons. If I can't get invested after 2 full seasons, then I'm gonna drop it.
That seems fair.
And I'm not gonna watch the like regular. I'm gonna watch One Piece.
One Piece? What the fuck is that?
One Piece is a fan made project where they took all of the show and like got rid of all the filler.
Oh, so Brotherhood.
One Piece
No.
Brotherhood, nice.
No, not the same.
Well, I mean, kind of sounded.
I mean, it could be the same.
Could be
No.
a good bad guy.
No,
Shut-
but the difference here is that the difference here is that they got rid of all the filler episodes. So every time you go to the next episode is just straight up like a canon episode. But also they got rid of like segments of like the episodes that just slow down like the pacing. So like, you know how in shows there'll be like a scene where someone's like, I don't know, like Goku's powering up, and then it shows like 30 seconds of like how him powering up is affecting the world around him, and it's like just a bunch of like pointless padding to just like extend airtime basically. Like it gets rid of that stuff too. Like it cuts it down. Instead of like 30 seconds of like showing stills, it cuts it down to like 5 seconds of stills.
Oh, I see.
Man, I wish they did it with Naruto.
Yeah.
It's not too bad, honestly.
I mean, you straight
No,
up
it can
watched
be pretty bad.
you straight up watch the filler episodes of Naruto, which is on you, dog. Like anytime you watch a show that's long, you have to pull up a filler list episode, like a list of filler episodes, and you have to skip them.
Yeah, that's true.
But what if the filler is good though?
It's never
not.
good. The
You
only
never
time
know
I've ever
that.
watched a filler episode that was good was the
Was
episode
Bleach.
where Piccolo was trying to drive with Goku.
Well, I mean, what about the filler episodes with Gohan growing up in the wildlands?
I thought that was kind of boring.
I guess it just depends.
You know, the filler with Orihime getting kidnapped was pretty interesting.
It's all right.
What about the filler episode where all the girls of Naruto go to like the public bath, and they're talking about how big Hinata's tits are?
That
good episode.
is a good one.
I know, and you want me to skip it? What the fuck, man?
Because trust me, it's not.
Trust me, bro.
It's not like they show anything. You're better off just going to like a fucking hentai website or some shit.
And playing with them on your own.
What?
How the fuck are you gonna play with them? They're animated, Ruby.
If you think really hard, you could swear you're touching them.
If you think really hard, you will get really hard.
Hey, you understand what I'm coming from.
Physics. With an F. Physics.
Physics.
Physiques.
Okay.
Anyways, what the fuck were we talking about?
I don't remember.
We are Nazis?
Secret. Oh wait.
Secret.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
it's
hey,
too
hey,
real,
hey,
man,
hey,
it's
hey,
too
hey,
real.
hey, 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 bleep that. Bleep that out.
For
No, I don't think I will.
everybody.
Editor.
No!
Editor, bleep that out.
For
I don't think
everybody
I will.
out there, we are fucking kidding.
We are fucking nuts.
And we want more. It's a reference, okay? It's a reference.
Yeah, it's a reference. Team 4-Star, Helsing Abridged. If you don't believe me, look it up.
You don't believe me? Eat shit.
If you don't believe me, fuck you.
Man, I really want Team 4-Star to make another dub. All their dubs have been so good.
Are they? They kind of like disappeared.
That's the thing. I don't know why they've disappeared, because they're good at what they do.
Probably because it was just too much work for the reward.
Little pay.
Or not, the reward wasn't worth effort. Wow.
Work.
I really just fucking
Pull
turned
the
my brain
ruby
off
there, man.
Gregory.
Maybe they were putting so much work into what they wanted to do that it was actually costing them because the time and effort didn't equate to the amount of money they were getting back.
Dude,
Makes
that's quite
sense.
deep, man.
Especially
right?
because, like,
Why didn't you just say so?
especially since, like, the studio, what the fuck's it called? Toei
Studio
Animation.
Ghibli?
They could just, like, fucking demonetize all their shit, basically.
You know, I think that may had a lot to do with it. A lot of YouTubers were getting sued by Toei Animation, like a cease and
YouTubers?
desist. Yeah, a lot of YouTubers who were going over Dragon Ball like content. One in specific got very popular for it. All of his videos containing Dragon Ball just got demonetized,
That's right. That did happen a few years ago.
and he was
Like
told
Toei-
to take off all of his shit.
Yeah, Toei sent, like, a mass, like, fucking... What's the word? Like, copyright infringement, like,
Cease and desist.
hammered to, like, the whole world, basically. Yeah. And there's one dude who, like, his whole channel was based around Dragon Ball. Like, basically, he lost everything he ever worked on.
Yeah, he
Damn.
lost. Like, I'm not even kidding. Probably thousands of dollars worth of content because of it.
More than that, I'd say.
Yeah, he lost
Man.
a lot of money.
Since when did Toei become Disney?
Since they started making that Disney money.
Damn it.
Yeah, a lot of people were definitely like, well, fuck Toei Animation, and started to, like, boycott against them.
This was, like, 2021, I want to say.
Yeah, a few years ago this happened. It's happened. So I'm not surprised.
Yeah, shit's fucked, dude.
Man, people just can't be happy.
But speaking of animation, though, I have a list of some of the top grossing animated movies of all time.
Oh.
Grossing, like, money making?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gross as an icky. Yucky.
Vicky
Mm-hmm.
Icky?
You can't spell Vicky without icky. Everybody knows that.
See,
Yeah.
But,
that's why I don't want to
Never
call...
heard of Chip Skylark?
That's why I don't
Yeah.
want to call Aaliyah Vicky as a nickname.
Well, then don't.
I don't.
Okay. End of that story.
Oh my god.
Well, that takes care of that. Wipes hands clean.
Y'all are little shits.
Oh, it's the coffee. I had coffee.
I just finished
Coffee.
an energy drink, so.
Anyways, this is Wikipedia. This is
No,
the top.
this is America.
Shut
This
the
is the
fuck up.
No, this is Patrick. So yeah, this is the top 50 highest grossing animated movies of all time. I don't know if they include anime or not in this list, but we're just gonna go through and take a look at all the movies here.
Are we talking
so it's
like
the top,
anime or animated?
It says animated, and it's the top 50 worldwide. So, you guys want to throw out some guesses as to what you think will be on the list here?
If it's going to be
It's-
animated, then we gotta include like shit like Pixar.
Yeah, let me scroll through the list real quick and let you guys know if there's any anime movies.
I'm gonna have to guess Shrek, dude, because that has been such a crazy influence to the world.
It was another high-grossing animated movie. I would say I think like Toy Story 2 or 3. Probably Toy Story
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
no anime movies.
No anime. That's fucking wild. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pick.
Number 3, my lord.
God damn it. What did I just fucking say? God damn it! I just lost the name of the movie.
I don't know. You didn't say it out loud
Shrek.
yet, so I don't know.
Shrek. I did say it. I just couldn't remembered what I said.
So I just looked it up. So there are no anime movies on here, but that's because the highest grossing anime movie of all time is Spirited Away, with a worldwide gross of $395 million. And the lowest on this list is $544 million.
God damn.
Wow.
So anime movies just don't make the cut by numbers.
They're not that good.
You know,
Well, when it comes to selling.
I'm not surprised because here in America, not many people.
This is America.
Not many people are so gung-ho about it compared to other people around the world. So I'm actually not too surprised that other animations like Disney or Pixar do way more than anime movies.
You know what? After we do this list, let's do the anime movies next. I got it pulled up, another top 50 list.
Ooh.
All right.
Well, okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to guess Shrek is on there.
So your guys' predictions are Shrek, Toy Story.
You know, honestly, I'm probably gonna have to pick Snow White because it was one of Disney's first that did crazy good.
I'm not sure about Snow White, but definitely I want to say Beauty and the Beast.
I think there aren't going to be any movies that are that old because one, inflation, and two, this is worldwide numbers, and I imagine distribution of an animated movie back in like the 40s or whatever would not be very well received like across the world, especially during a world war. When did that movie come out? Snow White?
Ooh, yeah, it was
like
during
1950s.
Like, World War One-ish, I want to say.
No, it's not that old.
Yeah, it's
not
not
World War One. 1937. So yeah, I don't think a movie that old is gonna be on here.
Well, you said top 50, so.
Well, yeah, top 50, and the lowest here is $544 million.
Yeah,
So.
I just picked one.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and get into it. Number 50 is Despicable Me, the first one.
Wow. Okay. Not a bad one.
I like that movie. I thought it was pretty good.
Never saw it.
Really?
You've never seen it?
It's good. I recommend it.
It's pretty damn funny, actually.
I haven't seen the other ones, but I saw that one. It was good. All right. Number 49 is Kung Fu Panda 4. I forgot this movie even existed, to be honest with you guys. I never saw it.
Kung Fu Pandas is actually really good. I do like them. Oh, the fourth one was bad? I haven't seen it.
Fourth one was ass.
Oh.
Dude, Poe's like 23, and they want him to retire as the Dragon Warrior in the fourth one. So he tries to pass on the mantle. First of all, the Dragon Warrior isn't a title that you can pass down. He is the Dragon Warrior. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only that, but they pass it off the mantle of Dragon Warrior to someone that nobody likes.
Oh.
Dude, spoilers.
I'm saving you time, bro. You're not gonna watch the damn movie. Fuck you.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. As soon as I watch the third one, I'll watch the fourth one.
Oh my god.
Because the first two are really good.
The third one's pretty good too.
I haven't seen
like
the third
all
one.
of them.
The third one is not as good as the first or second, but it's definitely good. Until Kung Fu Panda 4 came out, I don't think there's a single bad Kung Fu Panda movie.
Well, I'm going to have to watch the fourth one.
I think the second one's the best just because of the villain. The villain is so fucking cool.
Giddy
That's the like crane
Peacock.
guy, right? Or peacock? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Skadoosh. Anyways, number 48 is Puss in Boots. Not The Last Wish, just Puss in Boots, the first one.
Oh, The Last Wish is going to be like way up there. I know it. I know it.
Last Wish has got to be top 20 for sure.
Last Wish is so fucking good, man. Fuck Mention for not wanting to watch that movie. It's such a good movie.
It is. It really is. But the
We're gonna
first person
strap
boots,
her down to a chair and force her to watch it.
Sounds good to me.
the first person boots. I've never seen it. Have you guys seen it?
No.
Yes, it wasn't great. I'd give it like a 6 out of 10.
Okay. Well, 6 out of 10 is still good.
It's all right. This last one that came out, Last Wish, it's like makes the first one look like a 4 out of 10.
Wow.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because you know how they went with like the Spider-Verse animation style?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very,
really
very
good.
vibrant, very colorful.
Very demure.
Um,
Very cutesy.
The first Puss in Boots, they did it in the style of like the Shrek movies, but less like vibrant.
Just a typical like 3D animated movie.
Yeah, it was like still an enjoyable watch, but it was like it's one of those movies where like you just want to watch once and then you'll never watch it ever again. Whereas The Last Wish, I loved it so much that I want to watch it multiple times.
I watch it
Yeah.
as many times as I can, honestly, until they start charging me to watch it.
Hey, next time we get together, we'll
do
we'll
it.
watch it again.
Yes.
Bring a
Number
guitar and a
47.
hat.
Number 47 is Cars 2. This movie fucking sucks. I don't know why it's
Yeah,
on
it
this-
does.
I
Dude,
don't know why it's on
Cars,
this list.
Because the
Car-
first one was good, so they thought the second one was going to be good, and then they were like
No.
watching it, and they're like, oh, this is bad.
I'm sorry, dude, but Mater fucking ruined that movie.
The movie
They
in
blew up a
general
car.
was bad. Like everything about that movie was just horrible. It was not funny. It was boring, and it took this weird fucking right turn, like animated like car spies and shit. Like, yeah, and then Mater is just not good in that movie. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, they decided
Hated
to
it.
bring in mythical British people.
Mythical.
I did not.
That's
Like
what I said.
Number 46, Monsters Inc. That's a great movie.
Oh, yes.
That is so
46?
good.
Wow. It's pretty low.
It is a little low, but I think it's fine being in the top 50 of movies of all time. Being at 46, I think it's fine.
I guess
It was a
so,
good
yeah,
movie,
that's
but it's
too
not
bad.
like an amazing movie, you know?
Yeah, that's true. It could be lower.
Dude, I think it's crazy how the entirety of that movie only spans like 2 days.
That all happens in 2 days?
Yeah.
God damn.
Or is it? I think it's like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, there was the morning they wake up and then they go to work, and then that night is when he gets the door.
When Boo?
Because then, yeah, Mike and her face go to the bar area, to the restaurant. Then it's the next day. Oh no! And then that same night is when they go to the apartment, and then they decide to dress her up. So then it's the next day, and then that day is when like everything happens.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
when Boo is in that like makeshift like monster costume.
Kitty!
Yeah.
So yeah, the entirety of Monsters Inc. takes place in the span of 2 days.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
I mean, I don't know if it's that crazy.
I just think it's very interesting. It's something that we definitely did not notice before. The
Yeah,
fact that
that's
all that
something-
happens in that amount of time.
Well,
I
when
mean,
you're
it's
a
just
kid,
something you
you're
don't
not
pay
really-
attention to.
Exactly. You're not really keeping track of time as a kid. You're just kind of watching the show or
Yeah.
the movie.
Anyways, number 45 is The Croods. I like that movie.
It's cute, yeah.
So that's a caveman one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Have you
Ralph
seen it?
Reynolds' voice
No.
is in it, so.
That's not the selling point, Ruby.
Well, I mean, I didn't know about it.
It's just a pretty good movie. That's all there is to it. It was pretty funny. Animation looked good. It was just a pretty good movie.
It's better than Good Dinosaur, that's for sure.
I personally think Monsters Inc. is better, so I think they should be swapped. But but they're like neck and neck here, so it's not a big deal. Number 44 is Tangled.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You've seen Tangled, right, Francisco?
Yeah, I saw it for the first time last year.
Yeah, what'd you think?
It was good. My favorite character is what's his name? Flynn Rider.
That's the one.
Yeah,
Flynn,
Flynn,
Rider.
fuck you.
Yeah, he's my favorite character.
You mean Eugene?
Tangled's pretty good. I I think I do think it's worse than Croods and Monsters Inc. So I think it should be lower, but it's still a good movie though. Another thing to keep in mind too, a lot of these are probably gonna be really high up because they're like kids movies, and so like kids are watching them like all the time.
Oh, in that case, then Frozen is gonna be top 10.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Frozen and Frozen
Top 10.
2.
Frozen
Yeah.
2 was great, actually. I'm gonna have to give it that. I really loved it.
I only saw it once, so I need to watch it again.
I also only
next-
saw it once.
Number 43, Madagascar 2, Escape to Africa.
Ooh, Escape to Africa.
I like 'em big.
That was
I
pretty
like 'em
good.
chunky.
I think Moto likes you.
That's a great movie.
Moto likes you.
The Madagascars, I only saw 1 and 2, but I think the Madagascars are like a franchise that came out and it was huge, and then everybody kind of forgot about it.
Yep. But then you rewatch it, you're like, wow, this is actually a good movie.
Yeah. But
I
only saw 1 and 2.
remember the first one was. I remember liking it. Marty, Alex,
You, bad kitty.
Marty, Alex. Oh, sugar honey iced tea.
tea.
Oh, shit.
Get back,
Miércoles.
Okay, number 42 is How to Train Your Dragon
How to
2.
Drain
How to
Dragon.
drain your nuts.
How to
How to
Drain Your
drag these
Dragon's
nuts across your
balls.
face.
That is a good movie.
The How to Train Your Dragon series is one I want to rewatch because I only saw them once. And I remember liking them, but like now that I'm older, everyone talks about them being like the greatest movies ever.
It's the music. The music really does a good job with it.
Not sure about the greatest movies ever, but I heard that the trilogy is really, really good.
Yeah, I've never even seen the third one either. I have this habit of only seeing the first 2 like in animated movies.
Well, it's just how it is, man.
Black and yellow.
Anyways, number 41 is Ratatouille. That's pretty low if you
Oh,
ask me.
yep.
When the moon lights your pie, like
That
a
is
big
not
pizza
Ratatouille.
night. We talking about?
Right.
If I don't like it, I don't swallow.
That's what she said.
That's what what's his name fucking said. What's his name again? Eugene?
Eugene from fucking Walking Dead?
What? No.
Are you talking about the food critic at the end?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh.
His name was Eugene.
I don't know.
Ugor, something like that. Yogurt.
Fucking
Yogurt?
Monsieur Poppycock. I don't know. Ratatouille's good though.
It is good.
Number 40. I know you're gonna hate this, Francisco. Number 40 is The Incredibles.
Oof.
The Incredibles?
Yeah.
That is pretty damn low for that movie.
Man, and it's arguably one of their best movies. Well, one of
You
the best
think
Pixar
so?
movies. The plot's
I think for me personally, The Incredibles is like a top 20 movie.
Yeah, The Incredibles, it's funny. It's got a serious plot to it. It's made for both adults and children to enjoy.
The characters are all likable,
And they got busy.
and they have the Underminer. Yeah, personally, it should be higher.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, number 39, The First Kung Fu Panda. That's a great movie.
That's a good movie. I think it should be higher.
I think it makes sense that the first one's higher up, just because I think in a lot of situations, the first movie of like a franchise tends to do better than the sequels. You know,
Yeah.
I agree with.
it's pretty rare that typically sequels get higher up. Number 38 is Sing. I never saw Sing. I don't know.
Oh, that's a good one. I think that should be higher.
I don't know. Never saw it.
I think I saw like part of it.
That's such a good movie.
I don't think I really cared for it. But that's
okay.
just my personal opinion.
Number 37 is Moana. Honestly, this is a lot lower than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Wow.
When it comes to
that
most
is
grossing.
pretty low. If you were to ask my daughter, that'd be a top 5.
I
five.
thought for sure this would be higher because not only was it really popular in theaters, but even after the fact, like I think in the year 2021 or 2022, it was like the most streamed movie of the year as well, or something like that. So I would have figured this had been much higher, honestly.
I am surprised it's pretty low.
Anyways, number 36, Big Hero 6. That's a good movie.
That is
That's
a good movie.
good one.
I thought the what's it called?
Twist film.
Plot twist. Yeah, I thought that was kind of stupid, but it's a good movie.
I feel like
Yeah,
a
don't
lot
you
of
like
the
it
newer
when it just
Disney.
betrays like characters at the end?
Yeah,
I feel like the newer Disney movies are trying to be like, oh, there's a twist now, just a little too much instead of being like, this dude's just evil to be evil, or this person's like this just because they're like this.
Yeah,
Dude,
like
not
Jack,
even.
like Jack Corden from Puss in Boots.
Oh,
Dude.
that was great.
not even. They've been doing that shit forever. Like Frozen back in 2013 had a twist villain. Remember?
Yeah, but that was good.
No, it wasn't.
No,
It-
not really.
To me, it was. I was definitely not expecting that. I didn't think there was a villain. That's what caught me off guard. I just thought that Elsa lost her damn mind, so they're just trying to bring her back to reality.
Elsa,
But there
come
was
here.
but then there was a villain, and he had his own plans. And he
Wild.
was using Anna.
Yeah, and then he showed up for like 2 seconds, and then that was it.
Yeah. That's the sad part, that he wasn't around for very long.
All right, number 35,
yeah.
Kung Fu Panda 2.
That
Hey,
one's
there
good.
it is.
Hey, that's a situation where the sequel is higher than the original. Look at that. A few spots higher than Kung Fu Panda 1.
Yeah, Kung Fu Panda 2 is really, really good.
I wonder if Ice Age will be on the list.
Number 34, Ice Age The Meltdown.
Oh my God. Look at that! That's crazy.
Except the Meltdown was. I remember that one being okay. I remember liking the first one better.
The
Which one?
Meltdown. Is
Was
that
the Meltdown
one
the
with
second one?
Bucky?
Yes. No, the one with Bucky is Ice Age 3: Dawn of the Dinosaurs.
Ah, okay.
I remember the second one is the one where they're crossing like the ice as it's melting, and then there was like that shark animal that was underneath, like trying to get at them. That shit was terrifying as a kid.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like
right.
it was like
Yeah,
a type
yeah,
of barracuda
yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. That
That's-
was pretty fucking horrifying.
that shit made me piss my pants as a kid. Anyways, number 33 is Mufasa the Lion King. I
Are
think
you
that's
fucking serious?
That
That's
just
the-
came
The one that
out.
just came
the
out.
new one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that just came out.
It made a lot of money.
Yo, who made this? Who made this list? Disney.
Wikipedia.
Fuck Wikipedia.
Hey, they're
Dude.
just getting the numbers, okay?
I'm about to number these.
This
about
is-
to number their days.
This is an objective list based on the money they made, okay? You can't get too mad at them, okay? Get mad at the people for buying the tickets.
Yeah, how dare they watch Mufasa over Sonic 3?
Yeah, how dare they fucking have fun?
How dare they?
let's be honest though. Sonic 3 wasn't that great.
I thought it was good.
Because you're a Sonic fan.
Nah, even from a movie standpoint, like I thought it was good.
That was like a 6 out of 10 for me.
Wah wah.
Well, everyone has their opinion.
That's because like they also went against some of Sonic. We'll talk about it later. All right. Number 32, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Yes.
So good.
Across the Spider-Verse was the second one, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I do think the first one's better than the second one. Number 31,
Burger
Niza.
King foot lettuce.
You guys know what Niza is?
No.
Who?
Niza.
Never heard of it.
Niza is a 2019 Chinese animated fantasy adventure film directed and written by Xiaozi. Animation production is done by director's own Chengdu Coco Cartoon, featuring popular Chinese mythology character Niza
Miyazaki?
I never heard of it, but it's Chinese. So, number 31, it did well.
Oh, well, I guess
Right.
so.
That's cool.
Guess it did pretty damn good.
That's pretty good.
Number 30 is Up. I fucking hate this movie, dude.
That's a
Why?
good movie.
Shit's so boring.
It's so sad.
I saw that shit once in theaters, and I was like, I want my money back.
Wait, you saw it in theaters?
Yeah, we all went together. You don't remember?
I don't, and that would have been a mistake if we did.
Yeah, we all went in theaters. We were kids. It was like the next big movie everyone was talking about.
Yeah.
We went
I'm
to theaters
hoping to
and
see
saw it,
Coco
and
on
I was
the
bored
list.
out of my mind.
Oh, Coco! You're
Coco
right.
is fucking phenomenal.
Coco's got to be a top 10 for sure.
Oh, and probably the book of life.
I swear to God, if you said the Book of Boba Fett, I'm like, okay, hold on now.
That's
What the
not an
fuck's the-
animated movie.
What's the Book of Life?
The book of life is similar to Coco.
Okay.
That's the best way
Um,
to describe it. So.
Anyways, number 29, Monsters University. I'm surprised that this did better than Monsters Inc.
A lot
I
of
think
people were
it's-
talking
but
good about
I
it.
think it made money because of the fact that people have been waiting like 15 years for a new Monsters Inc. movie, and it turned out to be a prequel.
I do
But-
think inflation is playing a big part in this too.
I will say this though, I think Monsters University was a really good movie.
I thought Monsters University was just good. I didn't think it was great or bad. I thought it was just good.
I agree.
I heard a lot of people loved that movie.
Anyways, number 28, Madagascar 3. Haven't seen it, so
The third one. Is that the one when Alex finds his home? And his name
That-
is actually Alacade?
No, Madagascar 3 is the one where they join the circus.
Oh, okay.
That's when what's his name, Marty is like that Afro circus.
oh, that shit pissed me off, dude. That
Yeah.
clip circulated like Facebook and everything for so
Yeah.
goddamn long. Every time I saw it, it just pissed me off.
Yeah.
It was pretty horrible to hear that every single fucking time.
No, the Alex finding his family was in the second one, I thought.
That's the second one, yeah, Escape to Africa.
Oh,
Yeah, because
okay.
I remember that plot point, and I've never seen the third one.
I liked that one. That's why I was gonna get at. I was like, that one was actually pretty good.
All right, number 37, Shrek Forever After.
Dude,
Yes.
that one's so good.
Is it? I thought it was terrible.
What?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Shrek Forever After is absolutely better than Shrek the Third, but Shrek the Third is one spot above it.
Oh, God.
Shrek the
Wow.
Third was not good.
Shrek the Third was awful. But Shrek Forever After, like, that movie is so... It's really good. Because
Is this-
I don't know if I would say it's really good, but I do like it. I do think it's good.
Is this the one where he finds the new heir to the throne?
No, that was
What?
the third one.
No, that's the third
Oh.
one.
Yeah,
That's the god-awful one. No, Shrek Forever After, that's when, what is it? Shrek misses his life as an ogre, so he makes a contract with this dude to, like, have one day of him being an ogre again, and all he has to do is sacrifice one day from his childhood. And it turns
Whoa.
out that the trickster chose the day of his birth. So after one day, he's not going to exist in the timeline.
Whoa.
And
Yeah.
the only way to, like, break the curse is to have like a true love's kiss. So he goes to find Fiona, and he, like, gets the kiss, but because Fiona didn't know Shrek and just, like, kissed him just to, like, prove that it didn't work, he had to not find a way to have Fiona fall in love with her, but instead of doing that, just help Fiona with their cause, because there's, like, an ogre rebellion against the trickster.
Yeah, so he gets sent into a different timeline where he never went and saved Fiona from the castle. So she ended up like like rescuing herself, and then she like leads an army of ogres against like the humans that like repress them and shit.
Whoa. That sounds like a pretty cool timeline, not gonna lie.
Yeah, and then the
It's-
ending
it's
is
good.
emotional too.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, I guess I am gonna have to watch it.
I totally recommend it. However, I will say that the first and second Shreks are better.
Shrek 2 is easily one of the greatest animated movies of all time.
I think it's gonna be top 5.
Well, let's find out. Number 25 is Coco.
What?
It's lower than I would like it to be, but I'm glad that it's recognized.
I
mean,
think this
I
movie should be a top
guess
10 for sure.
Yes.
Shit made me cry in theaters. I had
Me
to hold
too.
in that shit, bro.
Not
I
in
was
theaters, though.
watching it with my parents, so I had to hold it in.
I can't let my dad know I'm a bitch. Yeah, that's a great movie. That if you haven't seen Coco, like shut the fuck up and go watch it.
Yeah, close the live stream or the what do you call it? The podcast
The
right
podcast.
Yeah, fuck this.
now. Go watch that. It's more important.
Number 24, Inside Out.
Oh my god, I
Okay.
love that movie to death.
It's pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah, it is pretty good. The second one I had a lot of high hopes for, and it was okay.
I liked it, though I like it less than the first one.
Yeah, there's definitely some things that they missed on that, but it was still okay.
All right. Number 23 is The Secret Life of Pets. I never saw it.
It's okay.
It was good. It wasn't. I give it like a 6. I'll give it like a 7 out of 10.
All right. Number 22 is Ice Age: The Continental Drift. Is that
I didn't see that one.
Is that the fourth one?
Which
think
one is
so.
this one?
Continental Drift?
It sounds familiar, but I don't remember.
I think it is, but
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Well, right above it is Ice Age: Dawn of the Dinosaurs. That's the third one, right?
Yes,
I have seen that one.
it's good.
That
was
one's
pretty good.
That one's pretty good. I like that one. Did you die? I mate.
Sadly, yes, but I lived.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then, dude, tragic. Number 20 is Shrek 2.
What?
Wah, wah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That is
I think
so
I think
low.
inflation's got a big part to do with it though, because Shrek 2 came out forever ago.
Man, that's some
This is a modern
trash.
It got really close to the billion mark though. Shrek 2 hit 932 million.
Damn.
All right. Well, that's an accomplishment.
Number 19, Minions: The Rise of Gru. I never saw it.
Oh, that fucking sucks. That movie's so fucking boring.
I heard it was good.
Nah, it is boring.
I feel like a lot of these are going to be like, these movies are more modern, so there's a lot more money to be made, and there's a lot of kids watching them.
Yeah.
Except for this next one, number 18, Finding Nemo.
Oh. That's a movie I don't mind never seeing again.
Finding Nemo?
Really? You don't like it?
It's okay. I mean, I quote it a lot, but it's not a movie that I'm like, oh, Finding Nemo, yeah, I'm down to watch it. And like, I'm just like, eh.
Finding
I
Nemo.
mean-
Fuck yeah!
I mean, I see what you're saying, because like it is definitely that movie where if you already know what's going to happen, then it becomes boring. But like the first couple of times you see it, it's like, oh, it's really good. But then by the time you've got like the whole movie memorized basically, then it's like not exciting anymore.
Well, that's kind of where I am. Like, I've seen that movie enough, and I'm just like, I don't need to see this movie again.
Yeah. This next movie though, forever classic, Lion King.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. How could I have missed that?
Now that I'm looking back on it, is this our first 2D animated? No. Spider-Man was on here.
No. Yeah. I was about to say, it is not.
But that's it. It was the first 2D animated was Spider-Man, and now it's The Lion King. Huh.
I've never seen you looking so lovely as you
Anyways,
do tonight.
you seen Lion King, right, Francisco?
never seen
Very
your
long time
eyes.
ago. I don't remember it.
I thought you were gonna
Oh.
say I saw it in Spanish. I was like, God damn you.
Probably did. Number 16 and 15, Despicable Me 2 and 4. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know there was a fourth Despicable Me.
There's a fourth one? Holy shit. I thought there was just 3 of them.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
That's kind of whatever for me. But that's the last of the non-billion movies. At number 14 is our first movie to hit $1 billion worldwide.
Hang on. Let's see if we can figure it out. First billion made or animated movie.
I will give you a hint.
we
It
have
came
not
out in
seen it.
2016.
2016?
It came out in 2016.
2016. Deadpool.
I said these are animated movies.
No, I'm gonna guess Frozen is about to appear.
Frozen did not come out in 2016.
I
That
don't
came
know
out in
when it came
2012,
out.
I think.
2013, I'm pretty sure.
Close enough.
Okay, you want me to just say it or do you want a second hint?
No, say it.
Second hit. No.
All right.
Okay, second hint. A very famous and popular musician had a guest voice in this movie, as well as made a song for it.
Super Mario.
Ruby, that shit
Dude,
came out like
are
2
you
years ago.
serious?
I don't know. Okay, what is it?
Zootopia.
What? Who made a? Oh, Shakira.
That would have been the third guess if you guys gave up.
God damn it, you're right.
No,
You're
that would have been
right.
the answer, bro.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, Zootopia is our first $1 billion movie.
Yep, that makes sense. All the furries went crazy about it.
It was good. I didn't like the villain. Villain sucked.
Tread carefully. I
It
love that movie.
was another twist villain. Another shitty twist villain, yeah.
Yeah, actually, I did not like that, how they did it. They were like, oh, it's the sheep. She's the one. It's like, oh, that's boring.
Wake up, sheeple.
And it's,
So that was
it's the
14.
fact that as soon as these like characters are revealed to be villains, that's when their entire personality shifts.
Well, yeah, dude. You can't just be an asshole in the beginning because then they'll figure out that you're a villain.
You ever seen Turbo?
No.
Turbo-tastic.
Wreck-It
Is
Ralph.
Turbo the snails?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I did not see that.
He looks up to this race car driver, and the race car driver's all nice and whatnot. And then as soon as he meets Turbo, he like becomes an asshole. And now from that point on the movie, all the interviews he does, he's like an asshole and all that shit. And it's like, dude, you're like a completely new character. This is dumb. I hate it when people change their entire personalities when that shit happens.
Especially when they're working the entire movie to, like, build a certain personality and then just totally drop it on you. It's like, okay, it's boring.
That's because the audience are just a bunch of idiots. It needs to be obvious that this character, you're supposed to hate them.
Anyways, what's next?
So yeah, 14 was Utopia. 13 is Finding Dory, which
Ew.
boggles my mind because I haven't seen it, but the only thing I've heard is that it's horrible.
Yeah, it is. It's
I've never seen it, so I
pretty-
can't say anything about it.
It's pretty damn bad.
I don't
Like,
get it. I don't know why it's up here.
Like, Finding Nemo was a pretty, like, okay movie, you know, decent on its own. And then Finding Dory came out, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll watch it. And it totally ruined Finding Nemo for me.
Ah, so that's the real reason why you don't want to watch Finding Nemo.
Yeah, I think that may have a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get why it's up here. Anyways, number 12, Despicable Me 3.
I
Didn't
don't
see it.
even remember what happens.
I haven't seen any
I
Despicable
didn't see
Me's,
it.
so
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I couldn't tell you.
And then just outside of the top 10 at number 11, another movie I have not seen, Moana 2.
I haven't seen it either, but it is on Amazon now, on Prime Video.
I'm not rushing to watch it.
I'm not either. I'm so glad that Valerie doesn't really have that like cognitive thought to ask me to watch the movie quite yet.
Oh, was that the end of your sentence? It sounded like you were going to say more.
I might have to get off here soon. I can hear Aaliyah is screaming her head off, and I'm not sure what Ben's doing, so I might have to wrap up quick if you just want to bullet through these.
Okay, well, we're in the top 10 now. There are some guesses that you guys said that hasn't come up yet, and they're about to come up. Toy Story 2, or Toy Story 3 and 4 are number 10 and 9.
Okay.
Minions is number 8.
Of course.
The Incredibles 2 is number 7, which fucking sucks because Incredible
Wow.
2 is so much worse than the first Incredibles.
No, you bet your ass that all of those like sales are from like day one and weekend goers, the ones that had no idea that the movie was going to be bad in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
That's a
definitely not
fucking
from
crime.
repeat watchers. That's damn sure.
Incredibles 2, so much worse than the first one. Number 6, there it is. It's Frozen.
There
Number
it
6
is.
was
I
Frozen.
knew it.
We knew Frozen 1 and 2 were going to be a top 10er. But between Frozen's 1 and 2 is number 5, the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's up there. Which is a good movie. I liked it. I think
It is.
Chris Pratt was a bad choice, but, you know, it was a good movie.
I think he
You
did well.
can you can definitely tell though, because I've seen this movie so many fucking times, that he is a pretty bad voice actor, simply because he's still brand new.
He's not, well, first of all, he's not brand new to voice acting. And secondly, he's not a bad voice actor. He is just not the best guy you could have gotten. And they simply picked him for his name, the name Chris Pratt. That's why they picked him.
Just
You
because he
can
was
tell.
Star-Lord.
Yeah. He is the worst voice actor in that movie. But yeah, number 4 is Frozen 2. And number 3 is the Lion King remake, the one that came out in 2019.
There's no freaking way. I guess.
I never saw it.
Yikes. That is horrible.
I don't know how good it was. I never saw it.
I
It's
heard
not.
it was average.
It's not.
Hmm.
Frozen was better than that shit. And that's saying something.
All right. Well, number 2 is Inside Out 2.
Okay.
You said you didn't like Inside Out 2 as much, Ruby?
No, they definitely dropped the ball on that one.
Okay.
I did
haven't
like
seen
it, but I didn't like it as the first one. As much as the first one, I mean.
All right. Okay. But last, and most certainly not least, our number 1 is...
Oh, nah, I'm so scared.
Remember that Chinese movie I said earlier, Niza?
Oh, God.
Niza Ying again.
It
With a
was
vengeance.
Niza 2 is number 1.
You have to be fucking kidding me. A movie
Those
that we've
Chinese,
never
man.
seen?
I'm telling you, every single Chinese person went to go see that movie at least 5 times.
This movie literally just came out.
What?
This was released in theaters in China on the 29th of January. And it's already the number 1 animated movie worldwide gross.
Worldwide. That's absolutely wild.
It hasn't even been a full month. And this movie is number 1.
Watch it just come out in January 31st.
That's
Well,
wild.
January 29th.
Okay.
Ruby, we got to watch these movies.
I guess so, yeah. To see if they're
Niza
really good.
1 and 2, yeah.
Watch it be the highest grossing for the same reason Incredibles 2 did better than The Incredibles.
That'd be really funny, actually.
What? You look it up and it's got like a 49% on Rotten Tomatoes.
God damn, that would suck. Actually, Rotten Tomatoes. Let me go to you. Let's take a look at Nezaw 2.
How do you spell Neza?
N-E-Zaw.
Yeehaw.
It's Nezha. It has a 99%.
It has a 99% on Rotten Tomatoes and on
But that's-
Fandango. And on IMDb, it has an 8.4 out of 10.
Okay, it has a 99% on Rotten Tomatoes, but that's not like the tomato reviewers. I think that's like the people reviewing.
This is a kid's movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Nezaw 2. 99 Fandangos, IMDb 8.4. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Huh.
All right. Well, I don't really have anything to. Oh, I just ran into a thumbnail. Fake record. Is Nezaw 2 really that good or just overhyped? China's blockbuster Nezaw 2, $1 billion open. Why?
Well, the last Chinese media that I consumed was Black Myth Wukong, and that almost won Game of the Year. So
Nezaw 2 has grossed over 10 billion yuan, aka 1.37 billion as of February 13th.
damn, that's crazy.
Congratulations to Nezaw 2 for becoming the first Chinese film to surpass 10 billion yuan at the box office. So this was definitely a big deal.
Sounds like we got to watch it. You guys down?
Yeah, sure.
You don't sound too convinced.
I mean, I'll watch it in English.
I mean, it's all right. Like,
Do you prefer the dubbed or subbed?
I don't know. We can watch in English.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ray? Guess I'll go fuck myself then.
I'm sorry, guys. The baby is not having a good time, so I was talking with Ben real quick. But yes, I'm down with watching it with you.
Okay. Well, that was our top 50 list.
Can you rapid fire anime's top 10?
You want me to rapid fire the anime top 10?
Yes.
Okay. Let me pull it up real quick. Any guesses?
So I'm
Your
definitely
name.
going.
And Spirited Away. You know what? Every Studio Ghibli's movie is going to be on there.
No, I don't think so. I think though that Dragon Ball is gonna be on there. Dragon Ball, probably Resurrection F.
No,
Definitely
I don't
not
think so.
Resurrection F if it's picking a Dragon Ball.
It's going to be Broly,
You don't-
if anything.
You think Broly did more than Resurrection F?
Absolutely.
I don't think Resurrection F's going to be in the top 50 at all.
Oh, okay. Well then, I guess go for it because there's just so many anime movies that it could be.
Okay. Skimming through the 50, there is Dragon Ball on here. It's number 20. It's Broly.
There it is.
Nice. Super Broly.
Okay. All right. Number 10.
Moving
Jujutsu Kaisen 0.
What the fuck? Okay.
Jujutsu
I haven't
Kaisen's really
seen
good. You guys got to watch it. Number 9's Ponyo.
Oh my god, there's no fucking way.
That's amazing.
There's no fucking way.
I haven't seen it.
Such a
If
shit
you ask
ass movie.
anybody, if you ask any Studio Ghibli fan, they're gonna say it's absolutely the worst one,
It's the fucking
which
worst.
makes it even funnier.
I don't
It
know.
is the-
I thought My Neighbor Totoro was kind of boring.
My Neighbor Totoro is 10 billion% better than that.
All right, Sanku.
Hey, I've been on a Dr. Stone binge, alright?
Number 8 is Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah, I expected that.
Number 7, One Piece film Red.
Okay.
Oh, that one just came out, I think.
Okay. Number 6, The First Slam Dunk.
What the
Never
fuck?
heard of it.
Me neither.
Wow. Number 5, The Boy and the Heron.
Oh, I want to watch that
That
one.
sounds familiar.
That's
It's
the one
newest
where Miyazaki came out of retirement because his son was fucking shit up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
His son said, just real quick, okay, he said that he was going to use AI to animate future movies because it would save money and time and all that. And his dad said, "No, the fuck you are," and
He
kicked him
disowned
out of
him.
retirement. And, yes, and kicked him out of the studio.
That is funny.
He said, "Never, ever will AI be ever used in my studio."
Not in my house, bitch.
Because the son was gonna lay off artists.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Number 4, Suzume.
Never heard of it.
Oh, I heard it's a good movie. I should watch it.
I never heard of it. This is a surprise. Number 3 is Spirited Away.
I'm not surprised.
Wow.
It's the highest
I-
grossing Studio Ghibli
Well,
film.
I would have thought it would be number 1 because of how crazy high it was praised and it won awards.
I also would have thought it would be number 1 because literally when I Googled earlier, highest grossing anime movie, Spirited Away was what came up. And now that I'm here looking at this list, it's number 3.
Huh? Maybe it's outdated.
Maybe, yeah. Because number 2 is Your Name.
Wow,
I knew
really? I never seen it. I guess I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yes, we did, Ruby. This is back when you guys lived at the apartment. I brought
have-
it over and we watched it.
I have early onset dementia. Okay, I don't remember this.
can
Early
tell.
on-sized dementia? Is that what you just said?
Perhaps
It's the movie
onset.
where
Early onset dementia.
it's the movie where the guy and the girl switch bodies like every second day.
Right. I remember the concept of it, but I don't remember me watching the movie.
That doesn't sound familiar. Did I watch this with you guys?
No, it was just
Apparently-
me and Ruby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was about to say apparently it was just for Cisco and I, but if it was that good, dude, I would have remembered it, but I don't fucking remember.
All right,
All right.
what's number 1?
Number 1, you guys definitely didn't see this coming. Demon
Swear to God,
Slayer.
if it's a
Mugen
Demon
Train.
Slayer fucking train movie. The
I knew
fucking
it.
choo choo.
I knew it, dude. I fucking
I
called it the
swear to
Mugen
fucking
Train.
God, dude.
I called it Mugen Train.
Did we
Hey,
all
hey,
call
hey,
that
hey,
shit at the
guys.
same time?
It was a good movie.
Oh, yep. Mugen Train.
was a
Did we
good
both
movie.
call it at the same time, Ruby?
Yeah.
God damn it, Jesus Christ. The movie was good, but I mean, like, highest grossing, yeah, I understand, but I totally get if it's not the highest rated movie on this list.
Once
I mean,
everybody
I
heard
definitely
that the
would
Hashirama died, then everybody had to be like, "What?" So,
Okay, first of all, it's not Hashirama. It's Hashira. Secondly, I definitely would prefer to watch this multiple times than Spirited Away, though.
I agree.
Because Spirited Away is Spirited Away is like a once you start forgetting the concept of the movie, then you watch it, and you're like, oh yeah, that was a good movie, and then you don't watch it again for the next 7 years until you start forgetting it again, and then like that's the type of movie Spirited Away is. Where like Demon Slayer, like I wouldn't mind watching it like once a month.
My gripe
it?
with the Demon Slayer movie is that it was about 45 minutes longer than it needed to be.
What do you mean?
Just when you think the movie is about to end, there's like another part to it, and then once that's over, there's another part to it, and I'm just like, dude, I was actually falling asleep during that movie. I think it's just because at that time I hadn't seen the anime, so I didn't know who these people are. I didn't know why they're on a train. I don't know why the demon's a train to begin with.
Oh my god!
You know
sound
that
like my
definitely will
fucking
make
mom.
a difference. That would definitely
sound-
make a difference.
You sound like my mom. We went to go watch Wicked, and we're all like, "Dude, that was a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10." She's like, "That fucking sucked. It was a 6 out of 10." And we're like,
6
"What?"
out of 10's good. It's above average.
And we're like, "What? Why?" And she was like, "I don't know what the fuck was going on." And we found out she's never seen The Wizard of Oz, so she was just completely lost of the concept of the story.
Have you guys even seen The Wizard of Oz?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, I haven't.
Oh my god.
it's really old. Probably not worth your time.
Exactly.
But for my mom, I would have thought she fucking seen it. Everybody her age has seen that fucking movie.
I know. She was probably there when they filmed it.
Oh, she would have
the
died,
fuck
Junior.
Okay. Well, just real quick, just because I see them here on the list, 13 is Pokemon, the first movie, and 14 is Princess Mononoke.
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, Ponyo's a fucking crime. Switch Ponyo to off the list and put Princess Mononoke in Ponyo's spot, and that's accurate.
Pokemon, the first movie, it was definitely a better movie in Japan than it was in America because they like changed dialogue for it.
Pokemon is like one of the most popular fucking thing in Japan, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, that movie was capitalizing off the popularity of the anime to begin with, so it was gonna do well regardless. But in the Japanese dub, the topic of the movie was the existence of life, while the topic in the like dub version was like Pokemon should not fight each other.
It should be
When
Kyoto
literally
too.
Pokemon was made for them to fight each other in the games.
Pokemon.
I'm
Obi-Wan.
I'm stuffy, okay?
Also, I'm just now seeing this, but there is another Dragon Ball movie on here. It's Dragon Ball Superhero is number 33.
Damn, that's a good movie.
I love that movie.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yes, you have.
Didn't we all watch it together?
I
Yes.
don't remember.
We all went to the theaters and watched that shit together. Together, we shall devour the gods.
Yeah, that's when Gohan like gets the super spiky hair, the white one, and then he does special beam cannon.
You literally said
Oh,
out loud,
Piccolo?
"Oh my god, he's hot."
Oh, I did say that. Yeah, he's so hot. I would definitely
Yeah,
fuck Gohan any day.
Gohan
too.
transforms and then like 2 shots Splinter Cell.
Split.
I forgot his name. Cell Max. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh my!
We'll just call him
fucking
Sam
God.
Fisher from now on.
That's
That
the one part
was-
that irked me the most about the movie is the fact that Gohan like throws 2 punches at the dude and then finishes him off with special beam cannon. At least
What?
when Goku and Vegeta turned into Gogeta, they had like a full-on fucking 15-minute fight with Broly.
Yeah,
And
the fight
Beast
with
Gohan's
Cell
just
just
like,
ended too soon.
Boom, dead.
But
I
maybe
hate it
it's-
when they do that shit.
Well, maybe it goes to show how powerful Gohan actually is.
Give me a fucking show. Don't give me a fucking 2-pump done.
Yeah.
Is it
But
speaking
I
from
will say,
experience?
the very first time I watched that movie and I saw Gohan do the special beam cannon, I cried.
I did too.
I was just
Piccolo
hyped
was
up.
so
I was just
proud.
like, ah!
Piccolo was so proud.
Yeah.
But like,
That's
I fell in love with fucking what's his name, Gamma 2.
Oh, that
Gamma
was
2 was one of my favorite
yes.
characters.
That's how you build a character for people to attach to.
Yeah. The Gammas, they were both good, but yeah, Gamma 2 for sure was the best one.
Gamma 2 had the better personality of the Gammas, because Gamma 1 is all stoic, quiet, and Gamma 2's like, "Dah, I'm here. Look at these
He's all
explosions
quirky.
behind my back." Yeah.
He had the boom behind him.
Yeah, the
Yeah, the
holographic boom.
boom.
Why can't I see his sound effects?
Yeah.
Here comes the boom.
But yeah, that shit was cool. I just wish we saw more of Beast Gohan.
I think the best part of that movie, watching it in theaters, was when the whole theater like erupted in like applause and like celebration.
Yeah,
With
I know
Bulma's
what you're
ass
talking
shot.
about, yeah.
Oh, I loved it, dude. That was like one of the best parts of the movie. I was like, rewind it.
As soon as it cut to that shot, the whole theater was like,
We're all a bunch of children, immature children.
Dude, and we finally get to see grown-up Goten and Trunks.
We sure do.
I hate that they fucked up the fusion.
That was all Goten. Goten is taking after his dad because he's like, "Oh yeah, how do you do that again?"
Actually, that
laugh
was pretty
too
good.
accurate.
Yeah, that was actually pretty fucking good.
I
Oh,
know,
man,
but it's just
there was-
annoying. I hate that character trope. I hate that they made Goku like that.
Like an idiot.
Yeah, I hate Dragon Ball Super Goku. He's the worst version of Goku.
When he's actually pretty smart. Like, he's not an idiot. He's just, like, a bobblehead.
Dude, did you notice that in that movie when they're focusing on Goku and Vegeta, Vegeta's doing like that battle meditation, and Goku's like, that never works. You have to practice physically. But in the original Dragon Ball, didn't him and Krillin used to do those mental battles?
Yes.
Yes, they used to do it all the time.
So it's like,
Which doesn't make any fucking sense that it's Goku going back on what he. I hate it. I don't like it.
Goku literally will like say something, and like in Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, Goku will give out like a piece of training advice, like, "Oh, you got to make sure that you rest plenty," or whatever the fuck, right? And then Super Goku will be like, "Rest? Why would I rest? I'm just gonna keep training."
Which doesn't make which doesn't make sense to his character because he is super serious when it comes to training and fighting. Like you would think he's the fucking experienced one.
Yeah, it's fucking
Instead,
stupid.
they made him look like an idiot.
Yeah, it's actually stupid. Dragon Ball Goku or Dragon Ball Super Goku is horrible.
Just like how they made Knuckles and Sonic Boom stupid. Like I don't like that.
but worst of all, they made Knuckles into a feminist.
I think
Just because I'm a meathead doesn't mean I can't be a feminist.
that was so fucking funny. Like yes,
He's
he
right,
has
though.
he has funny moments, but he doesn't need to be an idiot.
Just put it in a blender. If you say so. No, not the kid!
Yeah, so,
Oh my
some of
God.
those moments are good. But when they do the joke where he grabs the paper and he's like, "Oh, let me see," and then he puts on the glasses and he's like,
I don't know how to read.
"Oh, wait, I can't read." Like that shit's not funny.
I think that was funny.
Nah.
No, I think it's kind of like that's stupid. Like Knuckles is actually really smart.
But the joke where he's like, "That's why on the first day you got to find the biggest one in the yard and beat him."
Knuckles,
Like
that's
Knuckles,
prison.
that's prison. Only if you let it be.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, some of those jokes are good.
This wasn't a Knuckles joke, but one of my favorite parts was when this dude is like feeding Amy a burger, and Sonic's like, "Give me a break, I can feed people, watch." And then he takes a burger, and just shoves it into Knuckles' face.
See that kind of shit is funny.
The Sonic Boom writing in general is good though.
It is like it's so fucking hilarious.
The show
Especially
specifically, not the game. The games are horrible.
Yeah, the
Especially-
games were not that good.
Especially Sonic's lines. Like there was one of them he was like talking about going to court or something. He's like, I guess the saying "gotta go fast" doesn't work out in court, or some shit like that.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
that
funny.
one was just like, eh. The other jokes
I
are
don't-
pretty funny though.
He's like, another speeding ticket. I'll fight it, but I don't think "gotta go fast" is going to be accepted as a medical condition.
Yeah, that's what it was.
To me, that's funny. I think that's funny.
Well, are you guys
Amen
ready
to
to
this.
wrap it up then?
Yes, the baby stopped crying
for now.
now. Exactly.
Well, we are at the hour 49-minute mark though.
Yeah.
Unless
but
you
I
guys
hear
got any
Ben-
last second things you want to say.
Yeah, but I hear Ben doing dishes. So.
Baldur's Gate 3 was good.
Oh, you finished it?
Oh, you beat it.
Yee.
Why didn't you say something, bitch?
I was waiting for my turn.
Oh my! It's been your turn.
So what'd you think?
It was good. I liked my ending.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be this episode of the Mighty
Go ahead, follow us.
Get.
Well, what
fucked.
ending did you pick? What'd you think?
I destroyed the Absolute.
Okay.
I saved the city. I had Karlak go back to Avernus with Will. And Lae'zel
We built
became
this city.
like the leader of the Gith.
the
She
leader
had the
of
gift.
the bunch. You know him well.
Oh, and Asterion is finally hurt by the sun again.
Okay.
Okay.
So
oh,
did
and
you?
I romanced Shadowheart too.
Nice, dude. Nice. Did you did you
so
become an
confused.
Illithid at the end?
No. Oh,
I did.
Who did you side with?
Technically myself. I didn't trust the Emperor with the artifact, so I became a Lithid so I could do it.
Okay, so in the end you chose to become an Illithid.
Yeah, I had a feeling he might have had ulterior motives, so I didn't trust him. So I became a Lithid. I controlled the artifact. I destroyed the Absolute and everything. and then I killed myself.
Okay. All right.
Shadowheart said no, so I didn't have anything to live for.
Hi, Sitka.
Yeah, if you become an Illithid, that automatically locks you out of certain romances.
My bar was only halfway filled by that point anyways. She wasn't gonna fuck me.
Oh, okay.
That's
Wait,
funny.
you can fuck people in Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
Yes, but you can't do it like it's part of a cutscene. It's not like you just go up to them and be like, "Hey, I want to fuck."
It's not like a God of War, like quick time
Unless,
event.
unless
I'm
you
downloading it.
unless you decide to romance Lae'zel, then she fucks you.
Oh,
I'm into it.
Sitka, please don't
killed
lick my
Lae'zel.
elbow.
I did. I don't want to talk about it.
Accidentally,
I
heard?
did fuck Mizora, as well as the Emperor.
You know what? That's probably why Shadowheart didn't want to be with you anymore.
It was because she wasn't going to do it that I decided to go for it. Okay.
Yeah, because that's gonna change her opinion.
Well, fuck it. She should have picked sooner.
I'm so confused.
So it turns out we didn't find this out until like towards the end of Act 2. But because Jacob was hosting, I kind of just let him take charge of most of the interactions. So anytime, like, even though Shadowheart was partied with me and I was controlling her, anytime Jacob would do something that Shadowheart approved, it would increase his relationship to her and not mine.
Oh.
So no matter what I could have done, it was like so late in the game I couldn't have done it anyways.
Wah, wah.
Yeah. In my playthrough, I decided to first side with the Emperor, but I had Lae'zel in my party, and she becomes hostile, and she permanently leaves your party if you side with the Emperor.
Oh.
And the thing is, Lae'zel was the most essential person in my party because all like the legendary heavy armor would go to her, along with all the legendary weapons that would drop. So if I had to go up against Lae'zel, I probably would have got my ass whooped. Her against my whole party, I'm sure she would have won because she can like, if she uses action surge, she can definitely take me down in like one turn. But I ended up reloading a save and I decided to side with Orpheus.
Okay. Yeah.
Morpheus? The Matrix?
Orifice, like your asshole.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Ooh.
Okay.
God.
What do you give the game out of 10?
I'm probably gonna have to give it like a 10 out of 10.
Really?
Dude, the game is just that good. There is
That's
so much that you
respectable.
can do, and there's so many ways to do that.
I guess that's why I won Game of the Year, huh?
That's respectable. I couldn't give it a flat 10 just because of some of the bugs and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Did you
As
give
well-
it a curved 10?
I think, if I remember correctly, I gave it a 9.5.
I'll give it like a 9.25.
0.25. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, because now that I'm remembering, like, because I only played the last 12 hours of the Act 3, but I just remembered Act 1 and 2 did have, like, yeah, it had some bugs.
That's funny
So-
because all my bug experiences came from Act 3 mostly.
And yeah, at some point, you feel like there's just too many quests in the game. Which is, I mean, I think having more quests in the game is good, but I think it had too many quests.
Personally, I don't think having too many quests is a bad thing in particular. Because if you feel like you're getting overwhelmed with quests, you could just not do it. Whereas if you're the type of person who wants a shit ton of quests, then you have a shit ton of quests you can go do. Versus
Yeah,
just
the thing
not
is-
having those quests at all.
The thing is, I am a completionist, so I feel like I don't want to miss out on anything, so I have to do these quests. Like, if it drops me an item that I could use against the final boss, blah, 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 you know what I mean?
Well, then
I want to
that
leave
just-
no stone left unturned.
Well, then that just means you're a
You're a
bitch.
loser.
Means I'm a completionist. I'm a true gamer at heart. If I know that the left way is the way to go for the quest, then I have to go right.
Nah, I don't think so.
You're not a true gamer until you can beat Ninja Gaiden 2 on hard.
That is not fair.
Oh, that's a fucking hard game.
Can you beat Devil May Cry 4 on Hell in Hell mode? Yeah, I didn't think
no.
so. Well, you're not a true gamer if you can't beat Devil May Cry 4 on Hell in Hell mode.
I do have a question though.
Huh?
When you play Devil May Cry on the higher difficulties, what is it about the game that makes it more difficult? Like, what's the change?
You get to encounter deadlier enemies earlier in the game. They deal more damage. You don't deal less damage, but the enemies have like way more health.
So in a sense, you're dealing less damage. In a sense.
In a sense, you're dealing less damage if the enemies had regular health, but it's better to say that the enemies have more health and you deal the same amount of damage. That, and also if you play on, I think if you play on Dante Must Die, then if you leave enemies alive for long enough, they can activate a devil trigger, which makes them stagger less and deal more damage when they hit you.
Okay, I like that. So I was talking to Danny about this, that I hate when games have difficulty sliders. I hate it when all that does is make it to where enemies have more health and deal more damage. Like, I tried doing a run through of God of War 2018, the remake, God of War 4,
Yeah.
on the highest difficulty, and that basically just made every single fight last way longer because all the enemies have like triple health. And it was not fun because then I would get one shot. You know?
Yeah.
What I like about raising the difficulty in a game like Ninja Gaiden is instead of just making the enemies hit harder or like having more health, it will change what enemies you fight. So like the enemies will have the normal health that they normally do, but you'll just be fighting harder enemies that have faster attacks or more like attack options and things like that. You will also take increased damage, but it's not like enemies are gonna two-shot you though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then enemy placement will change as well. So I think that is a good way to make your game more difficult. And that's actually fun and challenging and not just like annoying.
Yeah, because when I first played Devil May Cry 4 on a higher difficulty, I was surprised when an enemy that you're supposed to meet halfway through the game is like on the second level. So I was just like, oh shit, that's an assault!
Yeah. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden does the same thing.
Yeah, and then I don't know if you remember the name of the enemy, but it's called the Blitz. That's the lightning one that can teleport, and you have to shoot it with guns in order for the lightning to go away so you can melee attack it.
Oh, yeah.
You fight only 2 of them in like your first run. But then when you increase the difficulty, you fight like maybe 4 or 6 of them in the whole game.
Yeah. I like that shit. That's, I think, a good way to make the game more difficult. In the first Ninja Gaiden, there were enemies, Francisco, that you just don't know existed because you played on easy mode.
like the clone of Ryu Hayabusa.
Yeah, like that, for example. Or these, I'm not a furry, but
Yeah, okay.
there are these strangely
She's hot.
blue cat enemies
She's hot.
that you won't spawn unless you play the game on like hard or higher difficulty.
It's okay.
Okay.
You can admit it.
I'm going to look up a picture and show you guys.
I think
Very
Francisco
intriguing.
is a secret furry.
Me?
Yeah.
Look, man, I'm surprised I'm not one considering I love Star Fox and Sonic.
That's a furry. Being a fur doesn't mean you have to sexualize anthropomorphic animals.
Yes, it
It
does.
just means no. It just means you like anthropomorphic animals.
Okay, this is a bad
We're not gonna get
screenshot.
into this because my mind immediately went to Rouge the Bat
There you go.
and Cat Monroe. Not Cat. What's her name? Crystal. Crystal from Star Fox Adventures.
That's being a furry.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
It
it's
doesn't have to
not.
be sexual.
No, it's not. Anyways, Junior.
Well, here's the picture. I'll go ahead and put it up on screen for the viewers at home as well. I put 2 pictures.
That
in the
looks
Discord there.
less sexy than I thought it was gonna be. Those tits are huge though.
Listen, when you see that ass running away from you, you want to keep looking at it.
Gotta
And then
chase
when
after it.
when you're a kid, you're like, oh, I liked that.
Yeah, you would pause it just off screen or like off center, so that the pause menu doesn't cover it.
Yeah,
The
you'd be
pause
like,
menu covers the
"Hey,
whole screen."
I liked that.
Well, nothing you can do then. You're just gonna have to play one-handed mode.
One hand of this.
Oh
Bayonetta.
no, Bayonetta.
Okay, well, you got anything else you guys want to talk about?
Nope, I definitely gotta get off.
I started 2 more characters in Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh my god.
2 more.
Yeah.
Like on 2 different difficulties?
No, I started 2 different playthroughs with like different characters. So I made a human bard, and I made a half-elf paladin.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh.
they're not going to be like full playthroughs. It's just going to be like, oh, I feel like playing Baldur's Gate, so I'm going to pick these characters. They're both in Act 1. They're barely like on the Nautiloid crash wreck site.
Oh, so barely starting the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, that's cool.
Other than that, I think I'm good. Don't think I have anything else.
I'm pretty good.
All right, well then that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for checking us out, listening to our voices. We're good to listen to, right? Right? We're not, right?
Yeah, sure.
San Francisco being racist, it's never boring.
How the fuck did you? Anyways,
Hey, you weren't racist today, dude. Look at that improvement.
no, dude, we were literally saying how like Ruby's customer was black, and I'm like, this is important. Don't worry.
I did completely forget about that.
Damn it. We always had them, boys.
Well,
Maybe
you're
next
not
time.
meeting the allegations.
Maybe next time. Oh well.
Anyways, thank you very much. Have a good night. Buenos nachos.
Have a
Good
good one, guys.
night.